Okay, guys, here's an old one, a very cold one. This took place on September 11th, 2001, the same year that the Twin Towers came down. What happened to Jaquilla Scales? Here's an age progression photo, shows what she might look like today, and this photo is from 2022. So take a good look at it. Does she look familiar? Here are a few more comparison photos, and I was wrong on the date that she went missing. She actually went missing 6 days before the 11th, on the 5th of September of 2001, from Wichita, Kansas, and she is listed as endangered missing. She was 4 when she went missing. She was 3 feet tall and 40 pounds. She had on a knee-length floral nightshirt and tan hair barrettes. She's an African American female. If you cannot tell by the photo, you need glasses. Black hair, brown eyes. Her nickname is Granny Boo. Her upper teeth are decayed, and she has a brown birthmark on the left side of her face and a scar on her upper right leg. So here are the details of her disappearance. She was last seen in bed in Wichita, Kansas residence in the 1600 block of North Volutsia Street near 15th and Hillside Streets at approximately 12:30 a.m. on September 5th of 2001. She was discovered missing at 3 a.m. and has never been seen or heard from again. There are no signs of forced entry to the residence, no indications of a struggle, and the family's dog hadn't even barked. The back door was broken at the time of Jaquilla's disappearance and could not lock. Jaquilla lived with her mother, Eureka Scales, Eureka's 2-year-old son, two uncles, and Jaquilla's maternal great-grandmother, Mattie Mitchell, at the time of her disappearance. She had no contact with her father. Because Eureka was only 14 years old when she gave birth to her daughter, she asked Mitchell to have custody. Jaquilla started preschool the day before her disappearance. That night, her mother was staying with a friend, and Mitchell had charge of the children. Social workers actually removed Jaquilla's younger brother from the home and placed him in the custody of the Kansas Department of Social and Rehabilitation Services shortly after Jaquilla's disappearance, due to concern about living conditions in the residence and about Jaquilla's disappearance. The boy was not returned to his mother's care until August of 2004, almost 3 years later. Eureka and her son now live a few blocks away from Jaquilla's former home. Police are not sure whether or not Jaquilla was abducted. Her mother believes she is still alive. Eureka said her daughter was a very talkative child in 2001 and liked colorful barrettes in her hair. Her favorite toy was a doll that could turn over by itself. Her case remains unsolved. If you have any information about this case, please contact the Wichita Police Department at 316-268-4646. So, this is one of those cases where it's a good possibility that you need to take a look at the people who are quote unquote taking care of her. Why did she have decayed teeth? Um, and why was the brother taken out of the residence? Was she harmed by them, or maybe was she sold? Because that does happen too. The fact that they haven't found her. I also find it's weird that there's no mention of the FBI being involved with this. Um, I know it was a lot of years ago, and usually the FBI gets in on almost every missing child of this age case. So, what do you think about this case? Do you know more about it that I haven't said? Please put that in the comments.